One thing that's been lacking for such a long time is some kind of a national consortium, national database of how are we going to take a deep dive into the aspects of school safety. Everybody has a vested interest. Everybody wants to know what are the best practices. LA Unified School District, I mean, we are the second largest school district in the nation. We have the largest school police department in the nation. Here am I as a school police chief in a major public school system. Attending this first inaugural School Safety Summit, I walked away from this thinking, I've got some work to do. The most important thing I got out of this, and perhaps it's just a generation gap, we would always assume as law enforcement leaders, we're the ones that have the right answers, and we'll tell the community what they need. You know what? After listening to these students, it is long overdue. We have not listened to them like we should, and after we do listen to them, what are we going to do to follow up on that? There is no one right answer. There is no one product that is going to resolve and prevent school shootings. So it's really important that the different type of viewpoints that we heard today are all accurate. Chief Thomas from USC Public Safety talked about the issue of our community-based policing, and it's really relationship-based policing, collaboration. That's so important to remember. Mr. Kennedy from NASRO talked about the importance of selecting the right school resource officer, and that the school resource officer is only one component. I think it's important that we take a look at funding that is available for keeping our schools safe. It should not be solely for hiring school police officers or solely for counselors or solely for mental health. It needs to be a different need at a different school, and I don't think we should be so restrictive that it's only can be for one type of a component. One great thing about listening to some of the speakers in the summit is they're right. We cannot do it on our own. It takes a lot of collaboration from our outside stakeholders, our other law enforcement agencies, students, parents, community-based, faith-based, and business-based organizations. Everybody has a stake in this, and if we're going to be successful in trying to understand the nuances of school safety as a whole, it's going to take a collaboration of all those stakeholders. And there's a lot of safety summits out there. There's a lot of training out there, but the focus on making a national conversation is where we need to be. And for that, I appreciate USC's efforts in that. The components that we had today involving some of the safety experts, our student panels, and media was right on the mark. But as we move forward, there are some components that I feel are absolutely essential. And that would be our parents, our administrators, and our teachers. But I would also point out that we can't wait a year for another summit. It's got to be quicker than that.